Hey guys, welcome to another webinar, and I hope you're doing great. I mean, today's Monday. Normally, I do this on a Sunday, but yesterday, this morning was extremely busy for me. So I had to hop on this quickly to see what we have here. So if you're new to the webinar, welcome. You might want to watch some of the previous videos to catch up. And if you've been here with me, you already know what the deal is. CO2 report, seasonality, probability. But in this case, we're doing a little bit of inside information trading. So we're going to be looking at something slightly different than the CO2 report. Let's look at this. So I'm just generating this. So there's so many things I'm trying to do at the same time. So I'm just gonna quickly go through this as quick as I can. So you guys already know how this is working by now. This is I think a few webinars in, and you can see. So this is just being generated for me right now. I just clicked on a button, all of this was generated for me right now. For privacy sake, I cannot show you the codes that generate this one, but you know, that's what they do. I'll see if I can get it on the site. So, or maybe you find a way to hook it on Telegram via API so you guys just get the messages or get an image of, whatever it is that's showing you here. All right, cool. So let's look at this. Today is 27th of October, 2025. So it wants us to look into W. Okay. I don't know what W is. I didn't even know that they come in singles like that. All right, let's check what asset is W. Remember last week I said just because of the trading, that doesn't mean that we're gonna jump into it. So our indicator is saying we should sell W, right? We're gonna quickly go down here and see why it's saying we should sell. Okay, okay. Uh, hold on a second. So they've been selling this guy as of 10, 20, no, 20. This is 10 is a proposal. 10 was a co-founder and chief executive officer, so the CEO. Sold about 7 million worth of shares, so that's 14 million worth of shares here, and then an extra almost 20 million or so here again. But so 14 plus around 20, you get the gist, about 34, if we minus from that, we 33. Right. So let's say about 33 million of this asset I removed. What's the total worth of this asset? Total market capital is 11 billion. If you have 33 million move against 11 billion, the possibility of seeing that move is lower. But if we look at the seasonality, so look at seasonality. Our seasonality say we start selling from the 23rd, right? Now, when did they sell this again? 23rd that they sold that on seasonality. Yeah, is around the same period they sold this, 2020. So on 23rd, if we had gone in to sell around here, market would have moved against, right? Now, keep in mind, you're doing this in options trading. So even though the market moving against you, it doesn't really matter. The main thing that matters is if it ends in your direction after, expiry. And also, what's it called? It's way beyond your entry point, your break-even point. So if you'd like to, you should go all the way up here. If the price drops, we don't really care. So just quickly looking at the seasonality, and the seasonality is telling us that we should come out around 15th. So we have from now to the 15th to sell this. I might keep this asset. So W might be a sell, but I'll say we should look into that. We should take some time to look into that. Uh, 23. So we're at 27. 23 is telling us to do VRDN. I don't know what VRDN is. Okay. And that's the beauty of all of this stuff because it's showing you, um, it's showing you all of this stuff, right? And most of these assets, you might have never heard of them before. So it said we should go in, we should buy it on the 23rd, and we should exit this on the 5th of November. So on the 23rd, it's already moving up. So if you enter here, you'll be in profit a little. But let's go see why it said we should buy it. Okay, that's a huge amount of volume. Well, because this asset hasn't been there for a long time, man, I don't think it's actually been there for a while. Just this reporting is new. All right, so yeah, they don't do much posting. These guys don't do much. So as you can see, 9 million was put into the market. What's the total market cap? 1.84 billion. Okay. We might be able to see that up move. So that up move is a valid move. So that 9 million is quite a decent amount of move there. So we can say, for example, we can choose this asset to also look into it. So just by looking at that, we found two. We'll look out maybe one more. This is not valid, it's too small. Small, small, small. So this is what's happening. The algorithm is just picking and price finding an opportunity. So TPL, I think I've seen this a few times. TPL is saying we should go in for long on the 24th. Uh, if we look at TPL, what I'm trying to see is, let's see if we get, yeah, this was the asset that we didn't touch at all. This person was buying one every day. You can tell this person is very consistent. It's a 10% owner. This might even be a trading bot that just programmed to buy one every single day. So this is why we didn't touch TPL. TPL isn't worth it. This is active manipulation. What you're seeing is active, right? No passive one. You're looking at right there. Someone deliberately is buying one. So it's tricking this. Like you can see, you can trick the algorithm. The algorithm is still in the learning phase. We'll make it smarter so it doesn't get tricked easily. TNGX meant to do that, but I don't know. That doesn't have a huge history. Doesn't have a huge history. But it's telling us to sell this guy, right? Says we should sell from 23rd, exit on 27th November. So if we look at this, I think this will be the last one I look at the webinar. So let's just look at it. So 23rd. So this has actually been falling from the 16th. So if you had gone in on the 23rd, that was the day actually did fall heavily. But you can still wait for it to pull back up to this around region and sell again. That's a usual trade. It normally pulls back to 75, 85%. Or sometimes almost close to 100% of the entry. So, you know, let's see what happens here. It pulls back up a little bit and then go down. Yeah, so yeah. Hold on. Let me just check one more thing. So this is like to 7th of November or something like that. So 23rd. Yeah. So but it said we should go in from around the 16th right here. 15, 16. Now I don't know if this guy around the 15, 16 they're buying because maybe we'll have missed that entry. So if we're looking at 15, 16. And look, they're selling a huge amount of volume here. Okay, maybe not huge, but 7 million, 8 million plus 20. Oh yeah, that's 16. Look at that 16. So 15, 16. So it sold on 16. So if I had gone in and looked at that, perfect on that 16th, that's when it dropped out. Okay. And we had that signal on that 16th as well from this one. Yeah, so 16th, took the trade on 16th, found on 17th, so it'll be in by the 17th. Because we sold 2.5 million. So if we're going against that, what's the total market share? You can see it's just 864. It's a baby. Not in billions here. So we could have gone in from around maybe here 17. But we didn't see that. It's not everything you're gonna see. It's not everything you're gonna get. But it shows you how accurate this tool is, and you can see there's a lot more assets that I just listed here. But I don't have time to check all of that right now. So This tool is not yet on the site. As I said, we have to find a way to be able to incorporate it into the site. So this way, it can give you live information rather than me coming here to do this for you. Right? But we're still developing a new trading bot for this type of trading system. This is different from the FX one, the trading bot for FX one. I know I didn't really release the trading bot, but my fear with trading bots, you release it, someone finds a way to crack it, and that's it, it's done. So we haven't found a pure security system for it yet. So that's why. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. So nice tuning in. Thank you guys once more for tuning in. And I'll catch you on the next one. Godspeed and stay dangerous.